Satan, we have to drag your kingdom down. Oh, glory. Satan, we got to drag your kingdom down. I said the preachers, they gonna preach your kingdom down. The preachers, they gonna preach your kingdom down. You've been building up that old kingdom, oh God, all on our world. Now I'm telling you, Satan, we got to drag your kingdom down. There's got to be a way, people. Hello, hey, Scorpio woman. Judith Grace, TLC and 3 moderator. How you doing? Hey, what Kiwi? Girl, I don't think we're gonna be able to figure that one out, Sharon Morrison. This is a very serious matter, however. Child, since Donald Trump took office, he has been in all-out war against all brown people. All of Mexico, all of Honduras, all of Venezuela. He hates all brown people. He wants everybody gone. He's been on. He put billions and billions of dollars into chasing away all the brown people, right? And if he could get rid of our black ass, we'd be next. Correct? This is the way he's been running the White House, right? It's all about getting rid of the brown people, right? And then he's going to take over Venezuela. Now, what you going to do with that, Donald Trump? You say you're going to be the president of Venezuela. Don't you hate everybody in Venezuela? So how the hell are you going to go over there and be their president now? They're a dictator. He's power mad. He's mentally ill. So once again, Donald Trump is dominating the news, and this time he's dominated by taking over another country. All for fucking oil. I don't know why they thought that, oh, we got to get a businessman in like the United States had a little brown cup or something. Oh, we're poor. We're doing so bad. We need Donald Trump to rescue us. He said over and over and over, he's the only one that can save America. Save it from what, Donald Trump? What the fuck are we going to do with Venezuela? The billionaire people who put your ass in office, that's the only ones going to benefit. They're going to go over there and they're going to strip that country of all of their minerals, all of their oil. That's all it's ever been about. All this bullshit about fentanyl, and it's just not even well thought out. Right, Donald Trump? We saw the way you reacted to Puerto Rico when they had floods, natural disasters. We saw your hatred, correct? So what you going to do over there? You going to put a bunch of white faces in in whatever their White House is and let them run it, or Marco Rubio? In addition to all of his other jobs, he's now going to run another country. Shit makes you so mad you don't even want to watch TV anymore. You don't want to watch the internet. You just want to see his face, honey. Disgusting. How y'all doing? Y'all got to cheer me up. Good afternoon. How you doing? Lakeitha Lewis. Pearl Shea is here. The preachers. Will prayer fix things, honey? We know ultimately God's in control, but there's been a lot of bloodshed behind these power men. He's always admired them, people who conquer other countries. He's always had his nose up Putin's ass, even though he pretends to be on the other side. He never has been. He admires that shit, right? And so now, and then he's threatening other countries. How's anybody going to be safe from this reign? Because he's crazy. He's a madman, right? So we're going to take over Cuba too. Donald Trump, you haven't done shit to fix the problems in America. You keep sending these troops in, talking about what there's no more crime in Washington, D.C. Oh, there's no more crime in LA since we went there. Well, and we see them all these service people you're sending to all these countries to make these governors uncomfortable. We see them laying all over the goddamn park benches. We see them picking up cans. We see them erasing goddamn graffiti. That's what you're doing with our military, right? You're restless. You're power mad, right, Donald Trump? So now you're tired of fucking with America. So now because the judges told you, you know, we can't go but so far with this bullshit, Donald Trump. It makes no sense, honey. We don't need no damn military tanks roaming the streets of America. And now you're going to take your act over to the other countries. Why? Because you made all these goddamn oil executives, you made them promises, right? They're not giving you billions of dollars just because they like your hairstyle. Right? You made them all promises, honey. We'll take the oil. We'll take, and he says that, Venezuela came over here. They stole our oil. They stole our, how'd they do that? How'd they do that, Donald Trump, across the waters, honey? They stole our land as well. You're taking back the land that belongs to America. Is that what you're doing, Donald Trump? Right? You just got to do something. You don't even know anything about the military. You refuse to go to it. Correct? You got this idiot headset, the damn reality star. So all the reality stars are running the country, right? The goddamn the patients have taken over the asylum. I don't know what's going to happen to this world, honey, but this is going to be the young ones' world. I'm probably almost out of here anyway, child. How much destruction can he cause? Look what he did in 1 year. All the shit he stirred up in 1 year. What's he going to do with 3? Now we're going into other countries. He's threatening these people in Cuba. He's coming after their country as well. It's going to be Donald Trump is the king of the whole goddamn what were we in? Western Hemisphere. He hasn't even worked out the issues with Mexico, our nearest neighbor, right? He hated them too. He ran them all out, as many as he could. He still got all these bastards out here rounding up people. What? Because they're brown. That's the only requirement. Come here, show me your papers. But then you want to go over there and take over one of the countries, honey. God only knows what's going to happen over there. He doesn't respect those people. He hates them. He's already done everything in his power to prove that he hates all brown people, all brown nations, honey, and he doesn't want them here. Correct? So you're going to make the circumstances so bad in Venezuela, there'll be more coming here. There'll be more coming here. I ain't got no problem with anybody coming here, honey. All they want to do is come and work, make a living, feed the kids. You're just causing destruction wherever you go, Donald Trump. And I don't think you have the capacity to give a shit. I don't think you care anything about this, right? This is like a reality show to you. You're going to leave your mark on America. Tariq? No, ain't no R in it. Yes, it is. Tyreek. Hi, Tyreek 39. Forgive me if I don't get your name right. He has cut Senator Mark Kelly government check for disagreement. Ain't that something? Man, it's dedicated his whole life to the military. His whole life has been in the military protecting this country, honey. He's done tour after tour after tour after tour. Donald Trump ain't never even stepped on enemy soil, honey. Right? And he's going to destroy that man's life as best he can. Everything, anybody who ever sneezed in Donald Trump's direction, he's coming after them. He's on a revenge tour. Correct? Ain't that right, Donald Trump? Could you do anything to address the situation with our health care? Could you do that, Donald Trump? You're so interested in the fentanyl problem that you pardon the biggest suppliers, honey. Right? So then you say, oh, it's all about the drugs. It's all about you had the nerve to come out here and tell us about fentanyl. Didn't you think we'd figure that out? I mean, goddamn, there's a whole lot of smart people in government, aren't they? Didn't you think they would figure out this ain't had nothing to do with no goddamn fentanyl? You can't even put your mouth together to say it anymore, child. Right? It's about oil. It's always been, how are we going to just go and take somebody else's oil? Gonna be President Rubio. That term comes. Oh my God, they make me sick. Politicians, they all make me sick, honey. He loves green more than any other color. He's so greedy that he thinks he can steal their oil. Yeah, I don't understand the mindset. Why would you even want to do that? I mean, the whole world is looking at America. America goes and just takes people's resources. I mean, what do you do? What about the people who own the oil fields now? Do you arrest them or do you kill them? I mean, what do? You just go and say, we're taking over, get out? Are you going to take over their houses, their property? I mean, that is another country. Do we have no respect at all for other people? Damn, now it's bad enough that he's going to attack all the damn Latin people in America. Now he's going over into their country and he wants to take over their countries. He threatened all of them. All Latin America, he's threatening them. They all must be scared of Donald Trump. He's just playing a game. It's like a video game to him. Him and his band of idiots. I won't know what the fuck Congress is. Nothing. TLC and 3, Congress ain't did shit, honey. They can't. The Democrats can't do a goddamn thing. And the Republicans refuse to disagree with him on anything. He has got nobody in there talking good sense. All of them a bunch of kiss asses. Rubio, Headset, all these fucking, what's these bimbos in there, girl? All of them are willing to do whatever Donald Trump says do. If they don't do what he says do, they're out. Is a job that important? God damn, aren't most of you people lawyers and things? Can't you go find other jobs in private industry? Although Trump will come after you in the private industry. He'll come after you. He comes after the attorneys. They bow down, child. The colleges, they have to bow down. He sues people. What kind of a person, what kind of a country do we have where the president is out here suing people, suing all the goddamn TV stations, trying to get rid of all of the comedians he don't like, right? He's power mad, but he is mad. He's crazy. He don't know what war really means. He's a fucking sociopath, so he doesn't even know what it's like when you're going out there killing people. They say in this Venezuela raid to get this one man, honey, with one man and his wife, they killed another 40 people. So they didn't kill 40 on that assignment. Then they'd already killed 117 right before they even got over there. Just go over there and just kill people. You don't know if they're a fisherman. You don't know what the fuck they're doing. It's their water, right? It is their country. I knew from the first time that he went over there and murdered those people in the water, honey, this was coming. And he's not finished. He got to always be on top of the news, honey. So whenever we stop talking about this, people forget all about his evil ass ways concerning Venezuela. He'll move on to something else. Who else can I attack? Did he attack? He said we're going to take possession of Greenland as well. What are you going to do with all these places, Donald Trump? You cannot even run America, the America we have, the 50 states that we have. You ain't doing a goddamn thing that we can see or feel, right? You said you're going to give him $2,000. And that's it. He's a fucking tax cheat his own goddamn self. Now he's in charge of all the taxes. Then he said he paid $700 in taxes while boasting that he was worth $11 billion, which was another lie. Everything's a lie. There's no sense to listen to him, honey, and anybody in his cabinet. We can't even listen to what they say means shit. It's what we have to watch what they do. Correct? You're going to take somebody else's country and just give the country to the oil people because they put your ass in office? Let me see what y'all saying. I'm watching in peace. No singing, girl. No singing, girl. Oh, that's Jesus Hernandez. Jesus Hernandez, what do you think about all these things? Oh, you're Latin, right? Your name is Latin. I mean, he's done nothing but disrespect Latin people. He's done everything to break up your families. He's done everything he can to deport everybody. He's going to close down the border, right? He's shown nothing but contempt for all people with brown and or black skin. So how you going to go take over a country there's nothing but Latin people? They all got brown skin. What you going to be? They got to all bow down to you now, even though they know that you hate them. You're going to go and strip that country of everything you can get out of it. And it won't just stop with oil. What other resources can you get out of Venezuela? Right before your 3 years is up. Then you're going to leave it all this mess for the next president has to clean up. He's going to have to spend his whole 8 years, child, cleaning up Donald Trump's messes. It is a goddamn shame. You are a disgrace to the whole world. And you're so fucking petty. Oh, I like the vice president. She said nice things about Trump. She says nice things about, is this all it takes? Say something nice about Trump, old wrinkled up ass. I don't know who he like. You don't know if I like Jay Wilson or Donald Trump. I don't know who lies more. Oh, you don't know who lies more, Jay Wilson or Donald? No, Trump by landslide, honey. They caught him with thousands of lies. Everything he says is a lie. You can't trust anything that Donald Trump says. And I don't think he's even aware of it, honey. He's a pathological liar. He's been lying his entire life. And these people, I hope you're feeling the pain, right? You chose this person as the president of the United States, a fucking reality star. You might as well put Nene up in there. What's going on, Darius? How you doing? Chase has a small apartment. You as well. Wait a minute. Oh, you trolling today, huh, Jesus? Jay Wilson has a big house. That ain't no big house. That ain't nothing but a silly ass track house, child. It's probably a 3-bedroom track house. Girl, they put him up in about 4 months. That ain't no big deal, honey. He makes it a big deal on YouTube, but that house ain't no big deal. It's a big deal for a single man be walking around in an big empty ass house. But that's not really a big house. If you had 2 children, that would be considered a small house. The goddamn living room ain't much bigger than this. So he'll just talk you into believing that he has some big house. And the sacrifice that he sacrifices, he has to endure to keep it. And it is a HUD house. We saw the paperwork, right? But just like what's that girl, Kim Gozoziak? I was watching videos about her and how they're supposed to be so rich. They riding around in Rolls Royces, honey. They got a house they paid $800,000 for it and sold it for almost $3 million, right? They supposed to be rich, right? Girl, they ain't got a goddamn dime, honey. All of the whole house fell apart, honey. Not only did they lose the house, they didn't get nothing out of it. Sold it for $3 million, and that's how much they owe. And that's only the beginning of it. They still in debt another $2 million now. And they divorced, girl. And they can't decide what to do with the children. It's a mess. They was fronting big time. We're rich. Imagine going out and spending that kind of money knowing that you don't even have the resources to maintain it, honey. Well, you thought that little reality thing was going to last forever? It's silly foolishness. This is modern day colonialism. What's that colonialism? When you go and take over every goddamn thing, he's always admired Putin. Always has. I think Venezuela is a friend of Putin's. What they're gonna do about that? Is he gonna end us up in war with Europe? He's threatening everybody, honey. They all better be careful. Watch their back. That's what he told them yesterday. And you're the president of the United States. I thought you was just America first. Are you going to fix everything here? You're going to fix it all in one day. And you haven't fixed shit and you've been in there a whole year, honey. Nothing. Well, what are you going to tell families, child, if one of their kids gets sick? A goddamn broken leg, that's $20,000. They can't afford no insurance. People retire, work their whole goddamn life, child, and now they don't have health insurance because as they get old, yeah, they are going to retire, but they're also going to need health care then. That's when you need it, when you get old, honey. Then you're going to strip it. They can't even afford health insurance. And it's already taking place. 3 days ago, Trump, and here you are starting wars with people. Don't you have other things to do? You ain't did shit to try to help anybody here. Nothing. I mean, at least Obama, his mission was to fix healthcare. At least they had a mission. At least they try to help. They try to do something. And they did a lot and they accomplished it. And it just drives you crazy that this black man accomplished something. So you just want to tear it apart. How many times did you try to destroy healthcare for America? For what? To save the money? Well, what are they paying taxes for? What's going on, Barry? I'm doing good so far. What, we 3 days in? I can't even go outside. It's been storming here for damn near 3 weeks. Now it's storming again. We all got our rainy season, I guess. He has very pretty house. He got Jesus, you are trolling today, I see. So we got to put you on ignore status. You done became, well, maybe you can be helped though. That's the way Justin used to be. He became a moderator. Maybe we can help you. I got a good psychiatrist, but you're gonna have to pay him, honey. He works online. He said people are jealous of him because some people have small apartments. Why would you need Jesus? Where do you live? Do you live in an apartment or a house? As I keep telling that fucking idiot child, if I were certainly to be in a relationship where there was more than one person sharing my dwelling, sure, we want more space. If you have 2, 3 children, of course you want a house. You need bedrooms. The house ain't but 3 bedrooms, right? So you could only accommodate 2 children, correct? That's why you need a house. But for Jay Wilson, God knows he ain't did nothing with the house. He doesn't entertain. He doesn't do anything. He don't have no. He said he got a partner with the child, but the partner don't live with him. What's the point? What's the purpose? There is no purpose, child. And it ain't no big deal to have a house in goddamn San Antonio, right? The rent on this apartment in San Francisco, child, is more than the mortgage in San Antonio on a goddamn 3-bedroom house. That's just the fact. I mean, it's the fact of the way we live, child. If you're gonna live in the city, you're gonna pay. So him way out in the middle, in the suburbs, a goddamn San Antonio girl going to work for 20 hours a day, child. That didn't impress nobody. That ain't nothing but a burden. It's like a goddamn chain around your neck. Correct? I live in a 1-bedroom apartment. This is all the space I need. What am I gonna do with it? Give Squeenie a couple of bedrooms. It's silly. What happened to Justin? Justin found him a new love. He's looking for a new love, baby. A new love. Yeah, Justin been missing for a couple of weeks. So we don't know if he's on vacation or what. He might be off with his family somewhere. Is he okay? He changed his name again, didn't he? Y'all know, remind me of what Justin's name was now. And Jesus Hernandez trying to take his place. He want to take his place, and he want to take what's the one that hates the singing? Nikki B. He wants to take Nikki B's place to criticize everything, right? That's his ambition. Jesus Hernandez. He needs to be getting the channel and preaching against Donald Trump, right? And helping his people, honey. Can you believe Trump actually had a Latin following? And they kept saying that all these black people were voting for Donald Trump, which is another goddamn lie. That's what I mean. You can't trust anything he says. Nothing that comes out of the White House. And then the headset and all these other stupid motherfuckers, you can't believe any of them. They just say whatever it's going to, they have an audience of one, Donald Trump. He tells them what to say. Justin is right here. Wait a minute. Justin is right. Where you at, Justin? You change your name again? I don't see no Justin. Insane since 1843. Are you Justin? They're missing you. Ooh, they missing you. Tell me where the world turns. You better come back in your name and get your glory, man. Get your glory, because all the ones who are the stars of the beef sector now, all of them were in the chat. Some of them became moderators, and some of them are now have the biggest channels on YouTube. I mean, on beef sector, right? Get that name around, man. Yes, why are you mad at me? Because you over here starting trouble. Jay Wilson said your apartment is like living in really? Baby, I lived in some real cells, honey. I know what a cell is. This ain't nothing like that, child. I don't know whatever. He's crazy. Jay Wilson is crazy, honey. Right? I have all my needs is met, and none of it because of him. And I can afford mine, Jay Wilson. I'm just saying. I ain't got to get up at 4:30 in the morning and hit them damn streets, honey. Do them Uber rides to the airport first thing in the morning. Why is it every video he makes now is in the damn car? Right? You're not making a living in the car. Why are you always in the car then? Don't you have no time to spend at home? Most people these days are working from home, Jay Wilson. Since you have 5 to 9 to 15 degrees, child, can't you do anything from home? Oh, I'm teaching online. I'm teaching online. Well, girl, we know that you're always trying to distract us, right? You know they're hot on that ass, and you know that people have been doxing you since you got over here, right? So you try to throw us off. So people be out there looking to see where you're online teaching something so they could destroy it. So that means that you're not online, right? You're in that car. How the hell are you going to be teaching from your car, girl? And the only reason you even have the fucking Volvo, child, is because Uber required you to have it. You couldn't keep driving people around in there jalopy, talking about you a luxury vehicle. They made you get it, bitch, and that's another bill. All these bills. What's going on, St. James? Oh, you been to the chateau? Baby, most single people live in a 1-bedroom apartment. If they can afford it, 2-bedroom apartment, a condo, something like that, child. People don't just get big empty buildings out in the suburbs of San Antonio, girl. Doesn't make no damn sense. You're not investing in anything. You already got a second mortgage on the motherfucker. So whenever you sell it, girl, you got to pay the people for the second mortgage. You're gonna walk away with nothing. So what's the point, Jay Wilson? Look at me. Look at me. Now his emphasis is gone. He no longer emphasizes the house. He throws that in, whenever he wants somebody to feel bad, like they give a shit. Jay Wilson, I came out of damn near 20 years of drug addiction, girl. I have been in some of the sleaziest hotels imaginable in this thing, moving from one to the other every night in this thing. Come back to the hotel room. Police was here. Then you got to pack all that shit and move it somewhere else, girl. Then you get your door kicked in that hotel, right? They take your ass back to prison, right? Honey, I've come up hard, baby, but not up cool. I didn't make it, sugar, playing by the rules. I come up hard. Honey, this is like Xanadu for me. So damn, you have a nice place. I know I got a nice place. Jesus, I ain't worried about that punk or anybody else, child. Me and my dogs is happy. Plus, I live in San Francisco, not San Antonio, in the middle of the goddamn desert somewhere, child. But, it just depends on the circumstances. When you're raised up in a ramshackle trailer, and you got 11 people living in a ramshackle trailer, right? I'm sure when you close your eye, all you dream about is someday, mama, someday. Look at me, mama. Look at me. I got my own bathroom. I got my own bathroom, mama. That's your dream, honey, your ambition. So go ahead and have it. But you're so selfish, girl. I remember when I first met Jay Wilson, right? When I first started hearing about his woes, when he was on here crying about, oh, I just lost a job. What's new about that? I don't know. But I said, Jay Wilson, I think your problem is you have too much house. Why don't you get a roommate? That would cut your mortgage in half. I mean, why? You probably wouldn't even see the person, child. You got a whole empty floor up there, girl. Oh, I don't want nobody coming in here drinking my orange juice, drinking my nigga. Okay, whatever. Okay. You can't even get Mark to move in with your ass. He got his own hay. Well, if he has his own house, that means he's not in love with you. He don't want you, honey. I guess neither one of you. Now, I think women are different, Pearl Shay. Because a lot of, I don't want to say all women, but most women have children, honey. So you can't depend on these hard heads. Right. So a lot of women live in houses, and that time, and then if their children go off to college, right? I mean, they live in a house. They ain't gonna just give their house away or sell their house. Some people downsize or whatever, but there are circumstances, reasons why they needed the house. That's why they bought it. I live in a 2-bedroom condo. Ooh, that's nice, honey. I don't want the upkeep that comes with a home. Works for me. I agree. That's what I would do. If I could buy anything I wanted, I would buy myself a 1-2-bedroom loft. That'd be enough for me, honey. On room for one. When I applied for this apartment here, they told me I was qualified. I had this certain kind of subsidy, right? I could never afford an apartment, but you qualify for a 1-bedroom or a 2-bedroom apartment. You're on both lists, right? I called the woman up, honey. There's been a mistake. I never asked for a 2-bedroom apartment. I don't want a 2-bedroom apartment. First, I thought it would be, the wait list would probably be longer. I had to wait for several years to even get this apartment. But I said, no, I don't want a 2-bedroom apartment, honey. I don't want nobody else living with me. In my 20s, people would move in with you. There's always circumstances, right? And they won't leave, and they ain't got nowhere to go. And I don't want to be bothered, honey. I ain't got no overnight guests, right? So I know I'm fine. But some people are just materialistic. And for some people, it'll never be enough. Look at Donald Trump. He's a multi-billionaire since he became president. And it's never enough. So now you're going over to other countries when we're having all these crises right here. We're in the middle of a healthcare crisis, honey. People can't afford the rent. The rent's too goddamn high, right? He ain't did nothing to address any of the issues that affect America. And so now he wants to go over and conquer other countries. Why? Because he done promised all these goddamn people that gave him that money to become the president. Power hungry. And for what? When Donald Trump ran for president, it was like going to a comedy show. It still is. All he does is go up there and insult people. Little Marco, everybody's a little something. Everybody's big head Susan or whatever the fuck they are. Everything is a joke. Everything is a read, right? See, he does the same thing we do on here, honey. He just go up there and talk about people. And they made him the president. He convinced them that the white people are going to be the minority. They're going to take over. They're taking over. Look, they got a black president, right? That's when he started running. He ran on the race, right? He came down his magic escalator. Oh, they're rapists. They're murderers. We have to take back our country. Girl, I was never aware of it. I lived in LA and Northern California. I ain't never seen all this. Murderers and all I see is my neighbors going to work. Every time I see them, they come in or going to work. What's the harm? What are they doing to us? Nothing. Oh, they're going to be on welfare. Girl, as I've said many times, I just think that, I don't know all races, but basically people who come here, immigrants that come to the United States, they work harder than anybody else. I mean, all they do is work, right? And they work doing jobs that a lot of people don't even want, don't even value, but they want to be here and they're willing to work for it until you get this Bigfoot motherfucker just come crashing into their lives, girl. I don't know what he does. He just come, people work their fucking 30 years and what he just take their house, get out, throw their clothes, their panties and shit out on the sidewalk. Well, I mean, I don't understand that. The hatred. And if you hate them so bad, why are you over there fucking with them then? Why are you going to go over there and take over their country then? You going to terrorize them over in their own land? Yep, 2-bedroom condo. And that's only if if you have a guest, but some people want an office in their house. They work from home and all that kind of stuff. Get what you need, honey. Get what you need, baby, what you can afford. I've been in this apartment for 15 years. It's longer than that's longer than I live in my mama's house. It was always just 2 or 3 years here and there, but So we're fine. Trump has the mindset that real life is just a TV show. That's how he plays it. That's like a fucking video game. And now he doesn't have a problem killing people. It's amazing to me. You would think people would think twice. Let's just go over there and murder the people and take the president. We don't like him. So you make up all these stories in order to go and take his oil. Trump has always been a bully. We've seen the way he's always talking about people, picking on people, taking people's shit, suing people. He's always been a bully. And that's what he's doing now on the bigger stage. And he wants to do all he can before it's over. But Donald Trump, you're an 80-year-old man, honey. When you get out of office, you're going to go and die. So what's it all about? What's it all about? Trump creep? Is it all just a silly game? What's it all about, you greedy little monster? His own Osama bin Laden, he is still trying. He has become him. Still trying to compete with Obama. You'll never be half the man that Obama is, Donald Trump. Right? You're a con man, and at best a comedian. Because that's all you do. Your audience, they ain't got nothing to clap for. They just laughing. Right? Dug up the underbelly of America, honey. And even the ones who voted for you, what are you doing for them? What if they get a hernia? Tonight. Didn't 3 days ago you took away the health care? And for what? How's it going to affect him one way or the other, honey? Yeah, his obsession with healthcare is all because of Obama. It was Obama's mission to get us better healthcare in this country 15 years ago, and he's still trying to get even. What do you mean? Well, why is that an affront to you, Donald Trump? He's still worried about his goddamn award. What do you call it? What's the award she wants so bad? I forget. Whatever. Apparently, this vice president woman over there in Venezuela, she got it. So he gonna turn on her too. We in bad shape. This is the worst. This is the worst president in the history of the United States of America. Of course, he says the opposite of that. It's the best. It's the greatest. No one's ever done it. No one's ever seen anything like it. No one's ever seen anything like what Donald Trump. When COVID came, all the prices jumped to damn near double, right? Your job was to come into office and force these people to take these prices back down to what they were before COVID. If COVID was the excuse and COVID is no longer here, Why can't the prices be reduced back? Because they were still becoming multi-billionaires. Of course, there's never enough money. But I'm just saying, I'm no politician. I ain't running shit. But it just seems practical to me. There are ways to reduce prices. We already know the way to reduce prices for healthcare. You took that away 3 days ago. What did you replace it with? You still got the frames of an idea? I mean, it's been 15 years, man. Mm-hmm. Humanitarian Nobel Peace Prize. Thank you. Thank you. My people always know. Mm-hmm. Lee the Don, yeah, the Nobel Peace Prize. He's obsessed with that. Why? Because Barack Obama got it. Can you imagine? These people are supposed to be billionaires, child. The most powerful person. I mean, technically, he would be considered the most powerful person in the world. And he's worried about the damn Nobel Peace Prize because some black man got it. It's a shame. It's a real shame. Well, we messing around. Okay, here we go. No singing. Okay. Okay. Insane 43. Yes, be careful. Is Insane 43. Is that Justin? Justin likes to change his name. I wish he wouldn't do that so I know who he is. Barry Addison. Okay. You are loved. Oh, that's nice. Thank you, Barry. Mm-hmm. You turned down a 2-bedroom before you got into all this art. Insane since 1843. Did you turn down the 2-bedroom before you got into all this art and decor? Child, I was art and decorating when I was 9 years old. I'm not lying. Okay. Whatever it is, it's going to be filled up, right? All them hotel rooms I was talking about when I was in the drug world, child, I filled them up. I don't know how I was able to do it, child. In 2 weeks, it'd be filled up with shit I got to lug up out of there and usually had to leave it. I'm a decorator. It's my nature, honey. They call it a maximalist. Because if you got a 2-bedroom, you can buy some more stuff. Yeah, but what would you do? Just push it in the room? I don't need no storage container, honey. Fill it up with more shit. That'll make any sense. Nope. I always had nice apartments. From my very first one in Indiana, I was 18 years old. What I consider to be nice, you know. Back in LA, when I was a thief, I used to be a booster way back in the day. My apartment looked like this. I stole everything though. It's different. It feels different when you pay for stuff, child. I was wearing their asses out, child. And that was before the drugs. It's sad that he only has less than 20 years. Child, that boy ain't got no 20 years. He's 80 years old, honey. Life expect. What did the Bible say? Is it 70 years. 70 years. He's supposed to get 70 years. He's already 10 years past that. Donald Trump gonna leave office and die if he don't die in office. He certainly ain't gonna live to be no 100. Jaquel. That thing is too evil to live to 100. Although they say some of the evil ones live. You would decorate the second room. I don't think I'd ever go in there. I barely come in the living room unless somebody's here. I'm visiting. Somebody's visiting. But usually that's one person, 2 people. Once a year I have Thanksgiving. That's about it, honey. I don't need no other room. I don't work. I mean, if you're working from home or you need a home office or something like that, it'd be cute. But it's not something I need. Tim, okay. Insane. Why you keep changing your name, man? Tim, I am Justin. I had to change my name because the gaming sector has been swatting more and more. They SWAT? What do they send the police to your house? Okay, y'all. Y'all gotta know Justin's still here. His name is Insane since 1843. Okay. I try to remember, Justin. It takes me a couple times though. TB, you have lived. Worst thing about that is because I take sleeping pills. When I dream, my nightmares, it's all about that life. It seems like every time I have a nightmare, honey, it's something going on in that life. Somebody trying to kill me. I'm running from the police. I'm being arrested. Something's happening, but it's always and it's about the same thing. So maybe eventually, honey, I've had enough. But I don't do that much in my retirement years to have no memories of it, really. It all happened in the 20s and 30s. But boy, did we turn it up in them 20s. Woo! Even though the 30s was the drug world, it still had its moments, honey. But I'm amazed at how much I be having nightmares about that goddamn tenderloin, honey. There's so much that goes on over there. Donald Trump is sick, and they ain't saying he might die in office. His denial is so extreme that he wouldn't tell us. He wouldn't tell us he was dying, right? He have on damn doctors of his come on. Oh, he's the most healthiest man. I've never seen anything like it. No one's strange that you would have the same language as Donald Trump uses. Oh, he's the most healthy person I've seen in 10 years. It's been 20 years since I've seen a man this. All this bullshit. This motherfucker's falling apart, girl. She's falling asleep in meetings and everything else. And plus, she got dementia. Every time you see Donald Trump talk, he's either getting on a plane, getting off a plane. We got helicopters all in the background, girl, right? The engines from the jets and all this kind of stuff, child. Right? He can't just sit down and talk because he can't hold it together that long. That dementia's a bitch. That dementia is a hell of a drug. But my grandma said, baby, it comes and goes. So when he's able to speak wherever he's at, they'll let him say a few words, a few insults. What are you gonna do with the oil that you took from the tankers? I guess we'll keep it. You guess. You guess. Did you find any fentanyl on them tankers, Donald Trump? People don't even know what fucking fentanyl is. You're supposed to be going to Mexico, right? What kind of deal you worked out over there, honey? Just disgusting. He ain't got no shame at all. I guess he's just a spoiled brat, right? They just don't care about anybody else, what they think. He's talking about he can make a legacy. A legacy of what, Donald Trump? I'm sure it's falling apart. As being the worst president to ever held office in America. His hands are always bruised up. I don't know what disease that is. It's probably they're putting needles in there for chemo or something, child. Don't be surprised. He would never tell us. I don't think he's even capable of telling the truth. Donald Trump has been lying so much. I don't think he's even capable. He's not even aware of it. That's the way pathological liars are, right? They're just constantly talking. Con man is always talking and always making up stuff as he goes along. Anyway, enough of her. What else is going on, people? Let me check the perimeter. Let's see. I saw a couple of good cuss outs over here. Wait a minute. First of all, we have a couple of issues. Hold on. Fixes Jesus full graphic. Donnie McClurkin exposed by a young Latin man with proof. Oh, Donnie McClurkin's in the news. That's going to be on Make It Make Sense, but it's not on yet. We got to be Notify Me. He's saying that Donnie McClurkin got him a scandal going with a young Latin man with proof. We'll have to check it out. But anyway, what I was saying about this sector over here, I see Miss Kwani is showing her ass back up. Girl, 1,000 cuss words per video. Miss Kwani showed her ass back up. She's cussing out everybody she has contact with. Then I saw apparently Tracy and Miss Ness No Mess are going at it, child. Right? So if I want to recommend some entertainment, y'all like all the cussing and all that, and the fussing and cussing, Ness and Tracy going at it. And then Kwani is fitting in wherever she can fit in. Right? We haven't heard from Miss Heidi Fly Monster yet. We haven't heard her retort to Jay Williamson. Okay. They voted for this. They voted for this. It's crazy. It just revealed something about America. We still ain't there, honey. It seemed like, things were so much better than the 50s, 60s, but no, he brought it all out. Every hateful thought they have. Why are you fearful? I mean, they really believe that the minorities taking over America. What do you mean taking over America? What's it got to do with you? Don't you own the insurance company? Don't you own the medical companies? Don't you own all the stores and all the malls and all the real estate? Don't you own every goddamn thing? What are you scared of? Nice watch. What do I got on? Oh, yes. Everybody got these now. Tells you. I still haven't set this thing where it tells you how many steps you take and all that stuff. I didn't even want to go to the gym today. I get turned off by all this rain. I really do. It's storming again. Okay, so I think we covered a few things, people. I know y'all sick of hearing the name of Donald Trump, but we got to watch. This is historic. And we don't know how he's going to fail or fall. We don't know what's going to happen. So it keeps us watching. What else can he do? Thank y'all for coming in on today. Bless those hearts. Happy New Year, people. Let's hope for a better one. Later.